Okay, so let us take a question where the problems on the time and work and maybe pipes and cisterns, okay, are taken from the topic of a quadratic equation. Okay, so the question is taken from quadratic only, quadratic equation, and into that word problem, these are some specific types which we have considered. Okay, so quickly coming to the question, okay, that there are two labors, maybe A and B. Okay, for these two labors the condition given is that these two labors are doing some work. Okay, some work is there, some work is there so that these laborers complete that work, right? Now the question is that, let me read out the question. A takes 10 days less than the time taken by B to finish a piece of work, right? So let us take in this way that B completes this work in X days, right? Let us consider like this, because the relation is given that A takes 10 days less than B, right? So into that condition we can say that if B takes X days, then how much days A will take to complete this work? It's given that A takes 10 days less. That means A is more efficient. Okay. So that means the time taken by him is x minus 10. Right? X minus 10. Now, my dear friends, this is given to you. This scenario is given to you. And this is the work. Let me write it again, work. The same work they are doing. Okay, you know, when you just capture one labor from market, one is doing some efficiently and one is not, like that. Anyway, so into the question is given that A takes 10 days less and B takes 10 days more, or we can say that B, let us say B takes X days and then A can take X minus 10. We can represent like this, right? Now, the second line of the question is that if both A and B together can finish the work in 12 days, right? If both A and B together working, they can finish the same set of work. They can finish the same set of work in how many days? In They can finish the same set of work in 12 days. They can finish the same work in 12 days. So my dear friends, to solve such question, we need to find the time taken by B to finish the work. Okay. So time taken by B is what? B time is what? To complete the same work, right? So my dear friends, into such questions, this is a question from quadratic, and to solve any such questions which is related to problems related to time, work, pipes and cisterns, right? What we will do, we will just consider the efficiency of each of the labors, maybe A or B or maybe anyone, whatever the number of peoples given. Just take the power or the efficiency of each of the labor in a single day, that will be considered as same, right? How to solve such questions, I am explaining you. Let us say if A completes the work in x minus 10 days, then in one day, right, A completes how much work? If A completes the entire work in x minus 10 days, then in one day he completes the this much of work, 1 by x minus 10, isn't it? This is the work completed by A, right? Similarly, in one day, in one day, the part of work completed by B is how much? If B completes the entire work in X days, then he completes the one day of in one day B completes the section of work, the part of work is 1 by X, isn't it? Now, from this, if they are working together, this is the one day work for A, this is the one day work for B, right? So can we say that one day work of A plus one day work of B will be equal to 1 by 12, because one day work of AB together is 12, right? So that's why, let me write it like this: AB when working together, right, then in one day they complete the 1 by 12 part of the work, right? This is the part of the work which we are explaining here. The RHS is the part of work, right? I mean to say that if A completes in one day the entire work in x minus 10 days, then in one day he completes 1 by x minus 10. Then B completes in one day 1 by x part of the work, and when A B working together they complete 1 by 12 part of the work, right? Now let us form the equation. Let us form the equation for one day. For one day, equation will be like this: the part of A's one day work is 1 by x minus 10. The part of B's one day work is 1 by x, right? And together, this is the part of B, this is the part of A, mind it. And definitely when they will add up, when this will be equal to part of AB jointly working together, and this is the one day work when AB work together, that is 1 by 12. You can read the question into the description very clearly. So this is equal to, let me change the color of the pen, this is equal to 1 by 12, right? So my dear friends, the question is that A takes 10 days to complete the work, A takes 10 days less than B to complete the work, right? So that's why we have assumed B takes X days and A takes X minus 10, right? And when AB working together, they can complete the work in 12 days. So in this way, by using the method of one day of work, we evaluated the work of A for one day, work of B for one day, and work of AB jointly working together for one day. And we formed a equation based upon the one day of work, right? This is the work for one day. This is the work for one day. Right, now let us solve it, my dear friends. Here you can see x into x minus 10 will be the LCM into the LHS, and we have x plus x minus 10 into the numerator, and here 1 by 12, right? Just simply you can solve it. Okay, you can get your answer. You want me to solve, I can quickly do it. 2x into 12, this will be equal to 24x minus 12 into 10, 120. Hi, Dark Nova underscore 7. Very good morning, my dear friends. Good day. I don't know whether it's morning or evening at your place, from which country you are. X square minus 10x, right? When you can just put all the things into the RHS, it will become 0 into the LHS, and we have x square minus 10x minus 24x minus 120. Oh, you are from India. Great, great, great. I am also from the same country. Minus, so x square minus 10x minus 20. So minus 120, when going into the RHS, it becomes 120 plus 120, right? So just you can see we are going to form a quadratic equation. Which quadratic equation? The quadratic equation is like this: x square minus 34x plus 120 is equal to 0. This quadratic equation is formed, my dear friend. Yeah, welcome to the class. Okay. So, how to solve such questions? Such one question will come into the board examination, my dear friend. Okay. So, just try to understand how to initiate such questions. I will also discuss one question based upon when the two pipes will be filling some cistern. Okay. The same concept will be used. Okay. So, here you can see you can just split the middle term because 30 into 4 is 120 and 30 and 4 when added together it will become 34, right? So my dear friends, when you split the middle term it will be x square minus 30x minus 4x plus 120 is equal to 0, right? My dear friends, with this when we take x as common, we have x minus 30 here, and x when taken minus 4 as common, we have x minus 30 over here, right? So with this we form an equation, or when we just factorized it, it will be x minus 30, which can be taken from both the terms, and we are left with x minus 4 equal to 0. With this, my dear friends, we say that either x minus 30 equal to 0 and x minus 4 equal to 0. So from this, let me segregate it over here. X minus 30 is equal to 0, and another is x minus 4 is equal to 0, isn't it? I am just saying from this step, from this step we just reached to this place, right? Now from here, from here we can say that yes, if x minus 4 is 0, then this will give you x equal to 4, and when x minus 30 equal to 0, this will give you x equal to 30. My dear friends, here you need to apply some mind. Okay, I know you have very big mind. Okay, you can think enormous. Your wisdom level is very high. But here you get the answer x equal to 4 and x equal to 30. So which option you should consider? Just think that if AB jointly work together and complete the work in 12 days, then how one man can simply, because x is the capacity of work done by B, so how B can complete the work in 4 days if they jointly complete the work in 12 days over here? Just see it here, and we can say that 4 is less than 12, right? So definitely this is not possible. This is not possible because you are saying that B completes the work in 4 days. No, 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 no. Because they are jointly working together and completes the work in 12 days. Then how B can complete the work in 4 days? So this is not possible. This option is not possible, right? So that's why we will take the value of x as equal to 30, my dear friends, 30. Okay. So this will give you that yes, in how much day B will complete the work? Your answer should be, my dear sir, a B will complete the work in 30 days, not less than that. And 4 is not your right option, and this is the wrong, right? So that's why B completes the work in in how much days? 30 days. In 30 days, right? Why we have not considered 4? We have not considered 4 because if they are working together, they are completing in 12 days, then how a B alone can complete it in 4 days? Not possible, not possible. That's why cross, cross, cross. And we have considered the second option, x equal to 30. X equal to 30 is your correct option. And we say that B completes the work in 30 days, right? So with this, my dear friend, we can wind up today's session. But before that, I want to take a question from pipe and cistern where tank is given to you. Okay, let me turn up the page. Let me turn up the page. The question is that two pipes, two pipes. Let me show. One pipe is A, this pipe is throwing some water, right? And another pipe is B. This is also filling some cistern. Okay. So a cistern is there and two pipes running together can fill the cistern in 3 1 by 13 minutes. That means A plus B working together can fill this cistern in how much time? In 3 1 by 13 minutes, right? Then then if one pipe takes 3 minutes more than the other, right? If one pipe takes 3 minutes more than the other, let us assume A takes x minute to fill the tank, then it's given that B takes 3 minutes more. So we can say that yes, B is x plus 3, right? Because this is the time taken by A and this is the time taken by B, right? So similarly, as we did into the previous question, for 1 minute, you just unitary kind of, you can say, for 1 minute of work or the capacity of both the taps, right? For both the taps, we can say that in 1 minute the part of tank filled by A is 1 by x, isn't it? And the part of tank filled by B in 1 minute is nothing but 1 by, let me change the color here, it should be red because this is A, we have considered A as red, 1 by x, and here the part of tank filled by B in 1 minute is 1 by x plus 3, and this will together, when both the work will add together, when both the tap will work together, then you can say A plus B. A plus B complete fills the tank in 3 1 by 13 minutes. Then this is the part of A, this is the part of B, okay? Then when jointly they will fill the tank in 1 minute of time, they will in 1 minute the portion of the work completed is 1 by 3, 13 into 3, 39 plus 1, 40, 40 by 13, or we can say 3 1 by 13 into the denominator. Unitary method, if he A and B jointly complete in 3 1 by 13 minutes, then in 1 minute the part of work, the part of cistern which is fulfilled is 3 1 by 13, and this will be equal to into the RHS, because this is the portion of A completed in 1 minute by A, this is the portion of B completed by B in 1 minute, okay? And when we add together, this will give you the portion of A, B together working and filling together the tank, and they will give you the in 1 minute the portion of the tank filled by or the work completed, okay? So any such question related to time, work, pipes, cisterns, all such questions can be solved using the same concept, my dear friends. I explained two questions today. One is for this tab, and the first question which we have taken for is the when A completes the work in this much of time, in this much of time, B completes in this much of days, some relation is given to you. After that, when they jointly complete, that take that much of time to complete the work, this is relation also given to you. And using that, in one day how much portion they completes, and in one day how much B completes in one day, right? Like that. And when jointly together they complete the portion of the work in one day, and for one day we just equated and formed the equation. This is a part of work done by A, part of work done by B in one day, and part of work done by A, B together in one day. Because you can see A and B, there is a plus sign over here. Just don't forget this plus sign. because this is for A, this is for B, and this is for tell me A and B together, and this way we are forming this equation and solve it. And also we got two answers, x equal to 4 and s equal to 30. Why we had not considered 4? Because B alone cannot complete the work in 4 days, because they are taking together 12 days to complete the work. So that's why x equal to 4 is not considered, and we have taken B as 30 days. Okay, in 30 days only, not less than 30 days he is going to complete it, right? Hi Kiran Yadav Maths, hello, good morning, how are you? Hopefully you are doing good. How are your classes? Good. So see you again into the next class, my dear friends. Thank you so much. Keep your preparations of the top level. Let me know for any query wherever I can support. I will be there to help you. I will try to support from my end, but it all your efforts which pays off. Okay, don't lose. Just hold the anchor, and you will succeed one day, my dear friends. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye. See you into the next class.